Well, hello. I'm hoping that you guys are all doing well and looking forward to the weekend because it's Fun Day Friday. I love Fun Day Friday. And one of my favorite places to go is the New York Botanical Gardens. And I've been thinking a lot about our friends out there in New York, and I want to do a shout out for them. So this is an optional field trip if you would like to come with me. I've got my New York Botanical Garden hat, my New York Botanical Garden t-shirt, and we are all staged and ready to go, okay? So, oh, and I've even got my very flowered yoga pants. Ta-da, right? So I encourage you to get dressed for this adventure too, right, appropriately, and maybe grab a fan in case it gets really, really hot, right? In the desert section, it gets hot there, right? You might even want your rose-colored glasses, right? Wear them if you got them, right? Right? Or, you know what? On our adventure, we can make the weather whatever we want it to be. So maybe it's time for some sunglasses, right? So grab yourself a nice, cool iced tea, and away we go, right? So I want to show you what I have here on our adventure. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, who tightens these things, right? And you know what? It's me every time. You think I'd learn. Okay, so let's go on a little home adventure, and I encourage you to do this. If you have any plants, stage it for yourself. Have a little fun with it. Why not, right? So I have here some of my plants. Trying to make this all work for you. There we go, ish. It's working-ish, okay? I have, it's really small, and you know, I apologize for that, New York. This is a very, very tiny Empire State Building because Mr. Miller and I got engaged on top of the Empire State Building, and so I have one of these here. But today, this is part of my setup for the New York Botanical Gardens, right? Go New York, we love New York. We want to give them some love. And I have here some different smells because you want to, it's, you know, we're artists. So you want to think about all of your senses, right? If I had hot dogs in the house, I'd probably be eating a hot dog right now because they make really good hot dogs. What else do they make that's really, really good? Cashews with all of that sugary, yummy goodness on the outside. Oh my God, amazing. And you know what? No one can make a deli sandwich like New York. Let's be honest, okay? Smell. We're talking about botanical gardens. So, right? So not the street smell, but botanical gardens smell. So I have here some lavender, but I know my good friend Emily does not like the smell of lavender. I know. I thought that was weird too, but she doesn't. So in case you are like her, I also have here some lemongrass, some wild orange, right? If you don't have any essential oils at your house, it's okay. Maybe you have an orange or a lemon or a lime, something that smells beautiful, citrus, fresh, right? Because we want to make pretend that we're there, okay? Ooh, wild orange. It's lovely, right? So I'm going to put a little bit on. Can you smell it? It smells nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it's refreshing. I like the citrus smells too. Okay, so I've got that on, and we also want to, we're in the Amazon. Can you hear it? It's fantastic, right? I do. I feel like, you know, some animal's going to poop on me in a minute. That part would be fantastic. No. Although my good friend, Mr. McNulty, used to say that that was good luck. So take that for what that is. If you had a class with him and you remember that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so let's take a little tour here. We have, I'm totally making some of this stuff up, so you know, but we're gonna go with it, okay? We have here this little bamboo right? This little bamboo tree, very cool. So this is our section that's set up for China, okay? And we have Groot here, who's very pensive. I love Groot. This bottom part was a little gift from Miss Galasso, so shout out to Miss Galasso, thank you. I love Groot. I think he's absolutely adorable, and you've probably heard me say that in class before. He's so cute. He's one of my favorites, honestly. So this is an air plant. I'm just putting that in his head. Ah, that sounds funny, doesn't it? All right. So we've got that. We've got that. Here's some more little air plants for you. If you've never seen these before, these are so cool. No dirt. Once a week, you just put them in a bowl of cold water for like 20 minutes and you pull them out and that's it. Easy, easy peasy, right? This is a gift from a former student named Annie, and it meant an awful lot to me. And so I keep it nearby. And so shout out to Annie. We have some orchids. These two, I'll pull them out for you. Ah, these two are orchids, and I want to share with you. If you didn't realize that Mrs. Miller really likes plants, well, here's a little tidbit, right? The New York Botanical Gardens has a fantastic orchid exhibit. And when I'm done showing you my little exhibit here, I want to show you their website because we can do a virtual tour of that. They are also offering some online classes. There's one in particular that I am thinking about. It's an online, I don't want to screw this one up, I might forget it. It's an online botanical illustration course. I think it might be this Saturday, so I got to take a look at that. We'll look at it together, okay? But these are orchids here. I have seen their orchid show in the past. They're absolutely fantastic. The thing with orchids, if you've never had orchids before, these will bloom for a good amount of time. Like, I don't know, like a month, maybe over a month, right? But then what all the blooms fall off, you just have this green part. And sometimes people are like, oh, it's done, right? It's ruined. It's not ruined at all. You continue to water it, put it in the sun, continue to water it. And eventually you get a little stalk that comes back and more plants, more flowers, right? Who doesn't like the flowers? These don't really smell like anything, which is too bad. Personally, if you go there, gardenias, sometimes I get a gardenia tree for my deck for the summer. So I'll probably do that this summer because I'm guessing we will be local. And then it smells wonderful. They make perfume from gardenias. Gardenias kind of look a lot like roses, but I think they're more beautiful, more delicate. I think they smell better and there's no thorns. How about that? Go gardenias, right? So these are our orchids, our little orchid show. Ta-da. Back here, this is a daffodil. We've got a cute little daffodil that Mr. Miller picked up for me last weekend, which was a really nice treat. Go spring, and it's starting to peter out. So I'm going to be cutting off the tops and the bulbs. This is a bulb on the bottom, right? I'm going to plant it outside, and next year it'll come back, and I'll say, oh, look, there's spring all over again, right? Look, there's a butterfly. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you never know what you're going to find here, right? These two, this is our succulents. They like the sun. So I'm going to put my sunglasses on, right? Woo! We're going to make pretend we're in that section of the botanical gardens, right? Oh, it's so hot. It's really hot in here. Oh my gosh, right? And we're gonna get something to drink again because it's really hot and humid in this section of the botanical gardens. Oh my goodness. Lucky for you, I put on deodorant. Otherwise, us spending the whole day together, that'd be rough, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is our desert section, and we're gonna put that back. Go back, desert. Too hot. Too hot. Okay. And look how cute this one is. This plant is called Crispy Wave, the natural air purifier. How wonderful. And I look how cute this pot is. Isn't it adorable? This too I found at the expo in Hartford in February, which is really cool. And look, got a little butterfly, ooh, right? Which is kind of cool. And so voila. So maybe what I will do is do some sketches, maybe do a little painting, and maybe I will post that up next week and say, this is what I did on my field trip to the botanical gardens. I would love for you to do the same. You don't have to, this is just a field trip. This is an extra because I know you guys are all doing some different things, but I do want to share with you their website. So I'm gonna do a screen share and I am repositioning myself. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Share screen. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. Oh my gosh, can you hear that? The Amazon, right. Hopefully you can see this. In-person classes and events scheduled through April. Oh, right, yes. But here, look, botanical art and illustration classes, spring tulips in watercolor workshop online. How cool is that? And this is April 25th from 10 to 3:30. Wonderful. So that's the only one in this particular bundle that is, but look how fantastic. I'd love to take some of these classes, especially in person. But how wonderful that we can do this online. Here's botany, crafts and do-it-yourself, floral design, food and drink, gardening, horticulture therapy, horticulture landscape design, photography. See if they have anything online. Okay, maybe not though. But do come back. There's wellness exhibitions, right? There's a whole bunch to check out. And if you come back, this is their just NYBG. Fun fact, I wore this hat and t-shirt one time to a doctor's appointment. And like 3 people in the waiting room were staring at me because they thought it said NYPD. And so when I had gone in, was getting blood drawn. When I came out, one of them asked me, they're like, wow, so you're part of NYPD? And I went, oh, no. And I explained to them what it meant. I thought that was so funny. Can you imagine me? Yeah, I don't know. It would be really funny. Maybe if I had a dog as a partner, I would like that. That would be fun. But I don't know. I don't think that's for me. All right. If you come down here, here is the virtual orchid show. I encourage you to go check that out this weekend for your field trip. How wonderful. Here's some home online classes. You can check out the library, plant research and conservation, more information about them. Sustainability, that's also very interesting. Read and watch. Anyway, this is my shout out to New York. We're thinking about you, and we can't wait to come back and visit you, right? And for everything to be up and going. So enjoy your field trip, and I'll see you soon, okay? Share with me your sketches on your trip, and we'll go from there. Have a great weekend. Bye.